Hey, I'm Kev Camelot, and welcome back to Valentino Rossi, the game. So we've won in Moto2 on our debut round Catalonia. Can't quite believe that still. But now, going back to the four-wheeled variety, and it's like with a rally track around Misano. Let's go to the circuit as, there we are. Got all the driving aids off, got heavy damage, penalty timer, AO difficulty being hard. Let's see if we can actually do well in this rally, as in the last rally round Monza we were abysmal, so hopefully we can be a bit better this time around, as there is the Misano circuit, looking a bit different than it normally is for the two-wheeled variety. So let's go to track. Here is our beast, our Fords.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Get in the car.
1, go.
Let's go.
Keep
Gotta be
right
careful of the
chicane.
chicanes.
30.
So the co-driver just says that to me.
Left 4. In left
Chicane.
5 plus.
Not a good start.
Hairpin right.
Got a hairpin right.
30.
Already forgotten the handbrake button
Left
from
3
before.
minus. Into right 3 minus.
Going to the gravel, which the car should be used to. Come on. It's a rally car. I don't know where I'm going.
Into left 6.
There we go.
200.
Got the left
Keep
6.
right single chicane.
Got another chicane.
150.
There you go. That's actually a competent chicane, because you do have a penalty of 1.4 seconds.
Left 4.
This is a 4. Not sure about that, as we've gone wide again.
Keep right single chicane.
Now got 4.4 seconds on the penalty.
100. Keep right. In left 3.
At least we're getting good round the chicanes, I'll say that.
Left 2. In right 2 opens. 150.
Don't know where I'm going. Take that hay bale.
Keep right. Double chicane.
Don't think we're going to do well in this a bit either. Would have thought someone who loves his rally games would be much better at this. But obviously not. There we go, a straight. I can do a straight.
Left 2 tightens. Into right 2. In right 2. Into left 2. Into right 3 plus. 30.
There you go.
3. Into left 2. 100. Left 4 tightens.
I think I'm getting used to this.
In right 3. Long tightens 2. Left 2. Into hairpin left. Into hairpin right.
God damn it.
In left 5 cut.
Ah, the tyres have come back to attack me.
Keep right. Double chicane.
This is not pretty at all. Take that hay bale.
End.
Yes, please end this. That was even worse than Monza somehow. Let's see, I don't think we're going to be doing well at these rally events going forward. Let's see, 27 seconds off the pace of Valentino. Let's just proceed. As yeah, not much reputation of VR points on offer there. But somehow improve our skills it will. Braking, cornering, we barely made any corners, and physical condition, of course. So let's just move on. As here we are in Assen, a staple of motorcycle racing. Truly fantastic circuit. Unusual circuit as well. It really does throw out some crazy results and weather. It's a bit like Spa on the F1 circuit, I would say, in that aspect. And so we are back on the Moto2 bike, back on 2 wheels, where I should be a bit better than I was in Misano. Of course, we were very successful on our Moto2 debut. Looking to follow up here around the circuit, I do really love as well. as I said, for those factors before where it is pretty unusual. Plus this first sector as well, just wonderfully fast after those tight corners to begin with. We've been very ginger here on all that. Remember, we're doing just one lap in qualifying, like we're doing Catalonia. So I've only got one lap to get used to this circuit on a Moto 2 bike. Now these double right-handers, they kill your tyres. Got to be so careful with the power. It's so easy to spin them up and lose the rear end through those corners. Now here we go to the fast bits. Get out around slightly right. That compromised me for the right-hander, and I've gone mega wide though. Into the left. It's going to cost us lots of time. I'll be qualifying right at the back, and now there's chicane. Famous chicane. Seen some crazy moves into that corner. And now across the line for a very poor lap. 1:44.4. That's going to be easily beaten, I think. Let's just hope we're not last on the grid though. So let's return to pit. Do session information, skip time. Look at us drop down the order. Not as far as I expected though, only a second off the pace, despite, as you saw, lots of mistakes there. And only the 4th row of the grid. I would take that. So 12th, not where I want to be, but pretty happy with that result, as Lowe's takes pole ahead of Zarco and Rins. Folger 4th. Nakagami in 5th ahead of Morbidelli. With Corsi rounding out the top 10 on the speed up. The top 10 dominated by Calix's. So let's get our reputation VR points. Not a lot on offer there. Still nice sum ahead to the total. We've improved our throttle management, agility, cornering and body position. So let's go to the race.
Hello and welcome to the 8th event of the Moto 2 season. Today we're here in Assen, where the Dutch Grand Prix will be getting underway any moment now. The skies over the track are clear, and the latest weather reports are telling us that temperatures will be as expected for this time of year.
See, just as I build it up as the Spa, with the weather conditions of the MotoGP calendar, of course we have nice clear weather for the TT circuit, Assen Grand Prix. As there we are on the grid, we've got Danny Kent in 15th. Oliveira down in 23rd. A bit disappointing there for the Portuguese rider. Isaac Bernales in 29th. And then right at the back is Tanucci.
We're just a few short moments away from the start of the Grand Prix here at Assen. The Dutch TT ready to put the riders through their paces yet again.
So let's get into first gear. Let's build the revs for this start. As we are underway in Assen, a 6th lap race. Very difficult that race, I expect as well. And oh, we dived it in way too hot. But it's worked out, we're up to 7th. Going to be very cautious on these first couple of laps. I just want to hang with this group really, I don't want to be making moves. And then we'll probably unleash the speed in the second half of the race. I said hang with the group. And hanging with an apex of a corner would be nice. So rubbing elbows with Cortez and Luti in front. And Sarko and those are getting some early blows in against each other. Going round the outside, dive down the inside. Not quite that corner, maybe in the next one. Oh, not quite on Nakagami. One of my favourite riders in Moto 2 at the moment, Nakagami. Good to see him back on form as well after a difficult couple of years. In real life. Looking down the inside. Oh, don't want to push him off. I'm sorry, Nakagami. Still love you. So we make our way up to 4th. Now this is where we want to be, up to 5th even. Hang in behind this front 4. And oh, hello, Morbid Daddy. Just because you won 3 races in your own real life doesn't mean you can take it out on me. So you can dive on me from a 500 meters back. Well, you're a very exciting rider in real life, Morbid Daddy. Curious to see his teammate Alex Marquez. If Thomas Luthi can really challenge him this year. And if Morbid Daddy falls back slightly. So far, he's looking like a god out there in the Moto2 field. Especially that performance in America, just so easy for him. We've got Folger in front, we've got Lowe, Zarco. And we've got Rins as well, he's been making some moves. Don't be hanging it in first gear for too long. They easily rev up the tyres then. Rins and Folger are really taking it to each other though. So you've got Zarco and those in front, just holding first and second. And it is nice to see in this game. As I said previously, the AI battling each other is pretty good. And then when you get involved, sometimes it does fall apart. But occasionally you do get a super battle with the AI as well, despite them mostly racing their own race. Let's see if Morbid Daddy's dive bombing. Nope. Let's go through the chicane. We're bombing elbows with Folger. So he's just the fastest up the race. It's gonna. Oh, got it a bit wrong into that first corner. Changed down gear to second a bit too late there. Got the back end out. And went a bit wide as actually I did the fastest at 43.6. Bit better than my qualifying effort, isn't it? Get down to first gear so I can hit the apex, get a bit of a run out the corner. It's Baldessari making some moves on Luthi. Nope, Luthi's had enough of that. Diving right back past. He's got a second gap to Morbid Daddy, so we're not looking behind so much. We're looking at these front 4. Looking where we're going to make our moves. So holding back slightly here. We're going to unleash it in the next couple of laps. And hopefully as we approach the final lap, we should be in the lead. At least that's the plan. Doesn't always work out, especially if we're a Moto3 rider. We've seen in previous races, but Moto2, probably actually the most boring of the 3 classes to watch. Moto2. We also get some real displays of talent as well, as I said, with Morbid Daddy this year. With Rins previously, with Maverick Vinales in his first season. Bjorn Zarco, 2-time champion on the row. So I guess it does do its job of weeding out the riders who are perhaps not quite good enough to get up to MotoGP, Moto2, but you can kind of make a career in Moto2 as well, as you've seen with Thomas Luthi, we've seen with Ant West previously as well. We've seen with Yoni Hernandez, so he's dropped back to Moto2 this year after being in MotoGP for the past few years. You can drop back to Moto2 and make a bit of a career. Mika Kallio as well. Almost won the title against his teammate a couple of years back against, I think it was Rabat. It's kind of hoping he'd win it, but Rabat's consistency in class just won out there. So yeah, Moto2 is kind of that odd place at times where, yeah, you're kind of reading out who perhaps isn't quite good enough to get up to MotoGP, but you also can kind of build a career like Like, I feel like Dorna don't want you to do. I mean, they have an age limit at Moto 3. You don't have it in Moto 2, as far as I'm aware. No limits for how long you can stay there. I wonder if they're thinking about that. But it's the same for most second classes all over the world. You've seen that in Formula 2, Formula GP2. You have the likes of Johnny Cecotto, who's been there for 9 seasons. He had one season where he moved the needle and then he turned to total shit again. And now he's just hanging around there for what seems like forever as he got on the penultimate lap of the race. You've got Stefano Coletti's return there after a disastrous year in IndyCar and then driving in the European Le Mans series, if I remember correctly. So it's happened to GP2. You're seeing champions who have been there for 4 and 5 seasons, like Davide Valsecchi, like Joan Palmer. And you see, of course, in NASCAR, most famously in the Nationwide Series. You see that in all NASCAR tiers, you know, Sprint Cup with the trucks as well. You can make a career in all 3 of those classes. To make our move up to 4th. Now we're thinking about the top 3. So it's like Folger's kind of stepped back. So yeah, these second tiers are turning out to actually be kind of the career mainstays for quite a few riders and drivers. So I do wonder if F2 will impose the season limit in the future for stop the likes of Cecotto hanging around forever, but then I guess it helps keep teams around forever as well. So we'll see, especially with the cost of involved in racing in F2. Astronomical. As you're going around the outside, let's see if we can dive into the final corner. Oh, we did a bit of a Rossi there on Marquez all those years back, or was it Marquez and Rossi? My memory, it fades easily. So on the final lap of the race, now we've got to pull the cork from the bottle. Got Rins taking the lead. Not for long, mate. That's mine now. But to sum up, about second classes, yeah, I guess it's not too bad that riders and drivers have careers in them, but especially in NASCAR, where you can have a career in all 3 tiers, top tiers. But yeah, I wonder what the authorities think of it. As we've got half of that remaining, we've taken the lead just as we wanted, not quite as we planned. We wanted it coming into the final lap. But now we can ease away from the field, hopefully. Not make a mistake, this is perhaps the trickiest part here, through these right-handers. Losing the back end, going to short shift up to 3rd. Keep that rev range where I want it. And I'll build a speed through the right-hander. The fast kinks. As we come through the final chicane. And there we go. We have won in Assen. We are 100% record in Moto 2 remains intact. As yeah, I might have to up the difficulty as 42-1 against 44-1s. 2 seconds faster around there. Not good. I also got to change the colour of my number. Looks a bit different than everyone else's. There's the one from those. Rins dropping down to 3rd, Sarko 4th, Folger ran out of top 5 ahead of Morbidelli, Luti, Baldassari, Corsi, and Nakagami dropped down to 10th in the end. Disappointing for the Japanese rider as Danny Kent got the final point. So what does that mean in the championship? Well, we're up into the top 10 already, ahead of Dominic Adika. Sorry, Dominic, I said your name poorly there. So we're up to 9th as our big mover in the top 10 is Morbidelli ahead of Nakagami into the top 5 as Sarko leads the championship by 24 points, almost a race win ahead of Rins with Rhodes in third and Luti in a lonely fourth. And in the constructors, Canex with a maximum 200 ahead of Speed Up with Tech 3 and Suter yet to score. So race prizes give us our reputation and VR points for a very nice race. Virtue went to plan the whole way, as braking, throttle management and physical condition improve once again. So yeah, another fantastic result. Shall we try and make it 3 from 3 in this episode? It may drag a bit, but I am really enjoying riding these Moto2 bikes. And we're going round the Saxon Ring. Once again, another very unusual circuit on the motorcycle calendar. Motorcycle Grand Prix calendar, as Morbiday holds a track record around it.
Hello from the Saxon Ring.
So here we are in Germany, round the Saxon Ring. And I say it's unusual because it's a very short track, very fast track as well, but with some really tight corners. Fantastic undulation as well, so it's a circuit I do like as well. Got some unusual weather here, cloudy conditions. Let's see if we can qualify in the top 10. In the first corner, perhaps the most trickiest corner on the circuit. Braking downhill, over a rise, and very tight as well. Got to get it down to around 50 miles per hour. As Alex Marquez puts in a first lap time of a 28.4, and we're already caught for second down. But I expect that in the first sector. So the next sector as well should be a bit faster, as I totally forget where that corner is. That left always catches me out. And you're seeing riders at an unusual circuit. And look at all these left-handers. As Danny Kent does a 27.7. Oh, we got distracted by the timing. We're messing up our qualifying lap again. And look how fast that middle sector is. That's a lift slightly during that right-hand kick. 1.6 seconds down. We're going to be near the back of the grid again. Did poorly on that penultimate corner. You kind of want to get into that corner late, not early like I did. As we're going uphill now, and we run right again. Abysmal qualifying lap. As Luti does a 26.9. And we do a 28.6. That might be our worst qualifying effort there, as Nakagami does a 26.7 to take the top spot so far. So here we go, session info. Where are we going to drop? We're already down to 9th. And we're already off the leaderboard, there we go. That's the fastest times, around 26 of those, just under that. Suspicious timer once again, milestone there. 25.999, but he takes pole ahead of Zarko and Rins, Folger 4th, Morbide 5th, Nakagami in 6th. Once again, of course, the only speed up in the top 10 with Baldessari rounding that out. As we're down in 27th, 2.6 seconds off the pace. This is going to be a tough race, especially that first corner. I do not want to be in the pack heading into that first corner. To improve lots of skills, agility, corner and body position and braking, but let's get to the race.
Hello from the Saxon Ring, and welcome to our live coverage of the German Grand Prix. The preparations are all done and dusted, and Moto2 is about to take to the track.
So here we are looking at the grid with that front row of Lowe's, Zarko and Rins. And look at us way down in the pack. As this first corner really does condense the AI. There's no real space to pass, and as you've seen on my qualifying app, so easy outbrake yourself, it could lead to an early fall. So we've got to be careful this first corner. As there we are, 27th. I don't know why my guy is so happy, as we've got Tanucci once again rounding out the field.
While the marshals wave the green flag, the riders can focus their thoughts and prepare to race another German Grand Prix here at the Saxon Ring circuit.
So here we go. Going for the light step here and go out. And 8 that race is a bit of a long one. Again, it's a bit of a short circuit. So here we go into that first corner. We're being very cautious. And as I said, look how much it condenses the AI. It's looking down the inside here. Here comes the outside into the left-hander, which actually helps us as we go into another tight right-hander. We're making positions up to 21st. So we're battling with Cassini. So we're battling with the Leopard boys here. Up to 17th. Made up 10 positions already. Very happy with this first lap already. There's Morbidelli's battling for a podium with those. And we're already in the points. We've got Siren behind us. So we're taking loads of curve, but it's working out. Got a fantastic run onto the back straight, using all the curves again into the top 10. Couldn't have hoped for this first lap to go better. As I say that, we'll give Luti the elbow treatment. He's got Cortese battling with Luti behind. That's though, he's right in my slipstream there. Going to brake early once again into the first corner, as that's Dominique. Got to respect him after butchering his last name. As I say that, I rub elbows with him. We're in the top 10. Fantastic first lap, did not expect that. As I said, that first corner so easy to crash at. Going around the outside of Dominique. She did a fast lap the race, no surprise. You can already see we're with the front pack. Definitely up in the difficulty after this race and for the next episode. Here we are, top 5. We've got Morbidelli in front, we're past Folger. We've got, so that just Rins, those and Zarco in front. Yeah, Zarco and Rins back in for the win. So I tried to nick into the inside of Rins. Instead, no room there. Nook to the outside, it almost worked. Here we go down the inside of Rins. No messing about like Assen. Because once you get battling with they are so easy to fall round here with these big braking zones, fast corners as well. So we kind of want to get away from the pack here because it's so, as I said, so easy to fall. Then we'll go past Rins. I know it might be boring for you watching. I'll probably cut out half this race. But there we go, into the lead. Get it down to second for the left-hander. Another bit I love. Get on the power through some sweeping left-hand corners. Over 100 miles per hour. And again, Saxon with another circuit I love. Would be horrible for car racing, I imagine, but for motorbike racing, it's pretty nice. Very difficult circuit to ride around, as you've seen on my qualifying lap and these opening laps. But a fantastic circuit. This undulation. If your circuit has some undulation like this, I'm going to be happy for days about it. It will probably shoot up into my top 10 list of all time. So we go across the line, onto the fourth lap. And we have made our break. Look at that, almost 3 seconds ahead of Zarco. 24.5. I don't sandbag, but when I do, it's because I messed up in qualifying. But yeah, I didn't expect to be this much better than the AI. You know, in previous games, once again, Saxon Ring, one of those circuits that are pretty good to me. And you're seeing it once again. Oh, went a bit deep there. That corner is so tricky because you've got to brake a bit earlier than you expect. And the corner doesn't give you much to work with. It kind of pushes you away, as you saw there. Especially with these curves as well. If you get on them, you're on an island. It's kind of trying to drag you away from the circuit. And these last two corners are kind of pushing you away towards the exit curb. Especially that penultimate corner, so tricky to hit the apex there. Sometimes you kind of don't want to do it as well. You just want to maintain the speed through that corner. As yet. Heading into the second half of this race, it's going to be very lonely for me, I think. Yeah, 4-second lead over Zarco. And once again, it seems like Moto2 is just a class that I seem to gel with pretty nicely. Like the previous game. Just love the handling in this class for some reason. There you go, up to 4.5 seconds our lead. Over the rise. It's a tackle to see that in real life on the TV. Can't imagine seeing it in real life at the circuit. So you go across the line onto the sit for that. Kind of just riding on our own race here. Just making sure we don't make any mistakes. Gonna try and avoid first gear like the plague. Just keeping a comfortable second so we don't spinning up the wheels. Out of these very tight corners. So that first half of that so tight, so speed. Slow speed but flowing. And then you have the fast speed and flowing the second after that. So you go over the hill, down the hill. Do it right hand kink and take it flat out comfortably. So I'm pushing the limiter a bit here. Got to be careful with that. Don't want a mechanical failure. Even though they're probably pretty random in this game, like they have in previous games. I remember suffering mechanical failure around this track during the wildcard races in a previous game when I was controlling the race, just like this. Mechanical failure. So always got to be vigilant. So on the penultimate lap of the race. Once again, just maintaining that gap to Zarco and Rinzo, battling behind. I'm sure those is there as well. Despite the race saying it's sunny, there are lots of clouds overhead. But no rain on the horizon. It's good to see. Not sure they have dynamic red actually in this game. So you don't really have that in real life either. And I can't remember if Moto2 has the rules in place where you can switch bikes mid-race if it rains. Does MotoGP have that? or had that. We've seen that a bit through the years, like at Assen, remember famously. When we had the Marcus and Dovi show, and Marcus in the end just won out like a madman at the front, as he normally does. We've got Zarko and Rins having a very good battle behind. Swapping positions every lap. So here we go for the final time. Brownlee sweeping left-handers, finally at the apex of that corner. So we go through the right-hand kink for the final time, flat out onto the back stretch. Using all the curbs. Oh, that almost was a nasty end as I finally hit 6th gear down that straight. Ready hit that. Looking out the penultimate corner. Now heading towards the final corner. The race, which has been pretty easy to be honest. Up the sight in 27th, fantastic first lap. And since making our moves over the next couple of laps, we've just held the lead and cruised to another Moto2 victory. As we won by over 10 seconds. In an 8-lap race where we had to do lots of passing in the first couple of laps. They got our fastest lap, 2.5 seconds faster than anyone else on a short circuit as well. But Zarko second, Rins third, Lowe's fourth, Morbidelli fifth, Volga, Corsi in seventh, good result from the Italian, Luti eighth, Agata ninth, and once again Nakagami rounding out the top 10. Just seems to slip in races, the Japanese rider, as Xavier Simone rounds out. The point score is on the other speed up in the top 15. It's actually Xavier Simon, isn't it? Not Simone. As I'm up to 8th, ahead of Corsi, and Folger's up to 6th, ahead of Nakagami. Seems to be slipping in the championship table. As yeah, once again, Cadet's got maximum points, speed up 71, Tech 3 and Suter yet to score. Give me a little reputation and VR points. I'm sure there's lots on offer here. And let's see, improved almost all of our skills apart from rain mobility and braking. But yeah, another successful weekend in Moto3. Almost upgraded our braking there, just 1 point off.
Welcome back. There are plenty of teams interested in offering you a contract. You'll find all of them in Team List. What do you think? Time for a change?
Well, let's look at these offers. Wasn't expecting this. Do we have any MotoGP offers? We do! We can be with the Aspar team. We can be with Estrella Galizia. And the Mark VDS team with Rabat and Jack Miller. Could we move up to MotoGP already? Ooh. So what do we have in Moto2? I'm guessing we have every team available now. Yes, we do. Could ride alongside Sam Lowe's. That could be pretty interesting. What should I do? Find out in the next episode. Start watching and I will see you then.